Hey, everybody, it's Laura. There she is. All right.
You are live.
We are live, yep.
Oh.
Can anybody find me somebody to love?
I'm very pale today. I don't know why.
Well, it's probably because we haven't been sleeping. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's 50 degrees outside in
Yeah,
May.
we have so much to discuss, gang.
Yeah.
The
There's
weather,
lots to talk about.
the insomnia, and listen.
Ooh-wee.
I almost did. Do I remember how to do this? Does all this still work? Okay.
I mean, it's been 2 weeks.
It's
Maybe
been a
they've
couple of
forgotten
weeks.
about us. It's, you know.
They're here and they're expecting a show, and by God, we're going to deliver a show for you tonight. So I was away.
Hi, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy. How are you? I was away. I was actually emceeing a conference in Colorado Springs, of all places.
How was that?
It was wonderful. Now, I didn't mention it a lot here on the show because I was very, very, very nervous, of course, because it's the first time flying in 2 years. First time being around a bunch of people.
Yeah. How was that?
First time performing really in front of ultimately 600 people in this giant concert hall.
Scary.
It was, but they were so lovely and so supportive. And oh my God, Angela, it's so exciting. I'm so glad that you're here. We're just talking about the conference. It really did go quite well. This hotel is called the Broadmoor in Colorado Springs. Quite venerable. We're sitting on about 100 acres, I would imagine. It took me about it's a good 20 minutes to walk from the place where I was staying to the actual venue itself, and it's all part of the same complex, right? So I got my steps in every day, which is very nice. But so the thing was, I just relied very heavily on the drugs. And that's how I made it through.
We missed you too, Ray.
I missed y'all. It's really great to be back. It really was one of those wonderful 5-star hotels. Apparently, it's the longest running 5-star hotel in America, and they work very hard to keep that reputation. It's Mr. Cox this, how's this, blah, 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 blah. And everybody, apparently they give elocution lessons to their staff.
Is that true?
That kind of place. At one point...
Did they have a butler?
They should have, and I'll tell you, I would live.
Did you feel buttled?
I had a mini suite. Oh boy.
Ooh,
yeah, a mini suite.
It had a chandelier in it.
It did.
He sent me a photo of himself
Take a look here in my baller
in a
room.
bathrobe.
Yeah.
But with this baller suite.
Yeah.
You were fancy.
It was pretty fucking awesome. The place actually really reminded me, and you'll see this here, a little bit of the place in The Shining.
Oh my God.
Juber's here. What's up, Juber?
Juber!
As you can see, I mean, it's just a really glorious, classy hotel. Now, at one point, I had the suit that I had bought a while ago, and I meant to get it tailored. Finally got it tailored. Look at $1 million. Feel fantastic. Having dinner. I
picked up that suit at the tailor.
Yeah.
It had been so long since you wore that suit. I was like, I don't think that's
I
his.
didn't think that's his suit. Yeah.
I was like, that doesn't look like a suit he owns. And then I look stupid.
Yeah. When did we wear Buenos Nachos to you?
When was the last time you dressed fancy? It is
exactly.
prom weekend, so
It is
I'll
prom
ask
weekend,
all
so
of you.
Yeah.
When was the last time you wore a dress?
So anyway, I'm sitting here eating dinner in my suit, and I drop a ravioli in my lap. Now they come right up. Oh, Mr. Cox, right away. We'll take care of that. And they're like, here's some seltzer and some blah blah blah, and then you leave those outside of your door, and we'll take care of it. And I swear to God, the next morning, good as new, good in time for the conference. The Broadmoor, ladies and gentlemen, the only show brought to you by the Broadmoor in Colorado Springs, the only 5-star hotel west of the Mississippi for 100 years running.
Andrew's dad has been there, and her old boss.
It's apparently a great place to golf. What do you think about that, Dad? Why don't we go to the Broadmoor and go hang out at the Broadmoor for a few days?
Fun.
And go do a little bit of golf in there. Because hey, let's talk about the weather, shall we?
But you were the only one there with no mask, right?
I was the only person wearing the mask.
With a mask, right?
Yeah,
Everyone there had no mask.
No mask. Yeah, maskless. A maskless environment.
600 people.
Oh yeah.
Not a mask.
And by the way, I either had the good sense or the terrible sense to download the Washington Department of Health has a COVID tracker, which by the way is useless because
erase that. That was ridiculous.
What it basically does is it says you've been exposed to COVID probably, but we won't tell you who, we won't tell you really where. We only tell you we give you a date. And that's about it.
That's useless.
Now, so after I leave the event, it starts lighting up like a Christmas tree because, of course, there are all these, people. There were 600 plus people at this convention.
So a bunch of people there had COVID.
Probably got COVID. I didn't fucking get it because I wore a mask. See, this is my smug face. That's what you're seeing right there. Ladies and gentlemen.
Has anybody else ever gotten gotten this one of those alerts from like, oh, you might have been exposed, or you were at a place where someone else was exposed or something. I deleted that off my phone.
Yeah, I
because
eventually
it's just
did too,
nerve wracking.
yeah.
I'm like, I'll never be in a place where someone's breathing in my face. The guy,
It's just popping up, and I'm like, no.
Plus,
no,
I don't need any more anxiety. Okay,
I don't want anything.
I'm chock
Have
full.
you met us, by the way, anxiety-wise?
I'm full up.
And,
I don't need any more.
And also, should we talk about because a couple topics of conversation? One, universal for all of us, middle-aged oldsters here, which is insomnia. The other, which may be slightly related, is lack of sleep. The weather rather here in the Pacific Northwest. Now, those of you up in the PNW here have noticed we're having basically it was hailing here a few minutes ago. It's May. I don't know if anybody's checked the calendar, but my goodness gracious, can we get some
Ring camera is too sensitive, and it goes off every time there's hail.
We have a Ring camera now.
We have
several ring cameras.
7 rings,
Yeah,
6 ring cameras now.
2 turtle doves, and thank you, Eric Atwood, for installing those.
Yeah, for installing the ring cameras.
Yeah. But the sleep thing. Now, we've talked about this ad infinitum, but it's starting to become a little bad. I'm starting to worry about our health collectively because you can't go that long without proper sleep. Am I right?
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
So at least once a day,
Yeah.
one or both of us will be like, I sat down, I'm going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're going through
this.
this.
It's like the insomnia narcolepsy effect,
Exactly.
right? Like you sit down and you're like,
It almost feels like their hands on your shoulders are going, boom, go lie down, because you're going to be, Christina thinks that I may have pants. I'll prove it to you. I'm not wearing them.
To which, so I'm watching the Depp versus Heard versus Depp
yes, you
trial
are.
all week long.
Yep.
And the internet's going all crazy, like, because Amber Heard is taking a lot of photos of Johnny Depp sleeping in a chair, whatever.
Right.
And everyone's like, oh, big scandal, a 50-year-old's asleep in a
Right,
chair.
yeah,
oh, my God, Amber.
Oh my God, my God. Who would have thunk that a 50-something-year-old guy is just falling asleep in chairs?
I am asleep in a chair every night.
That's exactly what we do. Yeah, and really, at this point, I think we're probably better off just getting the sleep where we can get it. Am I right?
I guess just fall asleep when you can.
Yeah.
Because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm wide awake.
In snatches.
Wide awake.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. In snatches. Sleeping in snatches. They keep using that term. So I joined Peloton, not with the bike and the whole thing, but just we got the little the subscription that you can get with the Roku fob or whatever. So I'm watching, and the clean and jerk and the snatches, very, very big with the Peloton crew, doing a lot of snatches.
It's funny that you're doing that because I subscribed to the Peloton app just so I could do some like weight training workouts, and then I immediately didn't do it. But then you started doing it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? So let's see who's with us here tonight. By the way, my parents aren't here. Let's give them a call.
Oh,
like they're gonna be.
They're tired. They're unpacking from their event earlier.
Yeah, we had an event earlier today. I'll see if they remember. So hello, Walter. How are you? David Seltzer says amnesia is where you can't remember how to fall asleep because you have insomnia. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been so tired that you feel like you can't fall asleep? It's a frightening feeling. Very frightening feeling.
Well, no. Eventually, you just fall asleep in a chair.
Right.
Like Johnny Depp.
Yep. Are they there? Oh, hello.
What's up, dude?
It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock on a Saturday. So
Yeah.
apparently you're asleep in a chair. Yeah.
So come on over.
So come on by. The water's fine here on the only show tonight.
Because we're doing the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on the air. Love you.
Okay, we'll do.
Bye. See, I was making golf plans with my dad. He wasn't even on
He
the
was
fucking
like,
show.
I don't even know why you're calling me or what you're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's how much he didn't
caught
know
him
it was Saturday.
That off guard.
Yeah.
So, which I like,
Huh?
Listen, be carefree, Dad. Absolutely be carefree at this point. Look what Laurel got for us here at the show. Remember this?
Oh, my God.
Yep. It's apple flavored. I don't know if you can read that.
So I got that in 2020 because I was going to give it to a few people as a joke,
Sure.
for Christmas. And then I promptly forgot about it because Christmas was canceled 2 years in a row.
course.
And then I looked in a cabinet and I was like, oh, I have horse-based.
Hilarious. Oh, that's a joke that just keeps on giving. And yeah, there you go.
It's apple flavored.
It says right there, apple flavored. You can't really see because it's green. So listen, do we have any other orders? Should we start the show?
Oh, okay. I want to know how everyone's doing,
Yeah, we do.
medically speaking.
Exactly. I feel out of practice.
And now-
We're only off for 1 week.
I have no snare in my headphones.
Oh, you don't. Yeah. All right. Well, hello. I got to fix a technical glitch here. You at the end of this here? Let me see if I can get this going. Laurel can't hear a gosh darn thing because, and here's why. There's your culprit right there. How about that? All right, that'll do it every single
I
time.
was like, I didn't want to say anything, but I can't hear out of this thing. And
now it's gonna get loud. So just so you know, just prepare yourself.
I'm pretty sure that. Whoa!
See,
Whoa!
I told her. I told her.
I'm pretty
right?
sure that every other show I can hear myself and you and the clapter, but I didn't. I was like, maybe I'm wrong. I
Dude,
don't know.
Brendan is joining us tonight. Christina, does he know
What?
what to expect here on the
where was
nonsense?
Where was he 2 years ago?
Well, I'm glad he's here, but listen, Brendan, dude.
He's funny. Okay.
You're hilarious.
All right.
Now, I hope that you brought your A game tonight because we're going to be calling on you quite a bit. He's like, what have I got myself into?
He's like, I don't want to play this game.
He is ready, willing, and able. Well, we're
weirdos.
happy to hear about that.
We are your weekly weirdos.
Natter Satso, a.k.a. Bob.
So how is everyone doing?
Yeah, how are we doing?
We can't sleep.
We can't sleep. So we've
But
already
you
covered that.
didn't get the COVID, even
did
though
not
you
get
were
the vid.
apparently exposed a dozen times or
Apparently.
more.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's
Did you
wearing
get a
fucking
lot
mask.
of alerts? Because there were a lot of.
Yeah. My phone immediately started ringing the minute that I got back. It's like, you've been exposed. I'm like, that's fine. I never took my mask off. Now, I've been stared at in restaurants because, let me show you how I do this. Let's show you how this is done here.
I mean, but isn't that like a my body, my choice thing? Like, give me a break. Like,
it is.
leave me alone. I want to wear a mask.
So this is how it's done. And this is how I did it
after
today.
yourself.
I was at an event today. And I'm like, okay, so anyway.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Boom. Just like that.
I
Easy
ate
enough.
what's the chocolate? It's Ferrero Rocher.
Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah. They were giving them away at Costco, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll take that chocolate.
Sure.
And then I went over by myself, put it in my mouth, put my mask back on.
There you go.
I don't care. Half the people in Costco don't have masks on. That's fine. You do you.
Yeah, you do you, boom.
I don't know why you're so excited to go out and get a deadly virus, but that's fine.
My dad is here. What's up, dude? So we were just talking about how maybe we should go golfing
all forgot.
at the Broadmoor because that is what it's really known for. It is a legendary golfing establishment, and honest to God, you couldn't go more 4-star, 5-star rather than that place. Boy, it's fabulous. And then next year, actually, the place that I took my dad last year was it's in Phoenix. It's called the
Biltmore.
Biltmore.
Yeah.
It was a Frank Lloyd Wright.
That place is
inspired
fancy
place.
pants.
It's very, very fancy. They're doing the conference there next year.
I love a fancy hotel.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yes.
We went on business travel once to the
Yep.
Biltmore
We did.
Hotel, right?
Yep.
That was when we almost got hit by another car on the way to the airport, right?
Oh God. Oh, I don't even like to think
That
about that.
was a
that
scary
was one of those
experience.
moments where the taxi driver there's a semi
Like,
just barreling
almost
down
pulled
this
up.
way, and the taxi driver's looking this way, and he's talking to us, and he's got his head on, and he's just about to pull out, and we would have been dust.
And
I
then
mean,
he slammed on his brakes, and we felt the other car go by. Like, that's how close it was.
I believe I said whoa, and then he looked up, and yeah, it was just in time.
And braked really hard, and then
yeah.
it just, it
So-
was a...
Speaking of weird rides, I came home in a taxi because my Lyft rather, was not working on my phone, and so I had to actually take a cab. Remember those from the airport when I got home? I got this guy who I believe was probably 60 years old, and he was a functional intellectual. Let's call him. He had white long hair and fingernails, and we talked about Kierkegaard, or rather, he talked about Kierkegaard and physics, and he drove about 35 miles an hour the entire way. It took so long to get home, y'all.
Was it kind
crazy.
of entertaining?
It was hella entertaining. I
Yeah.
love talking to the guy. We talked about, I learned some things. I learned some things. That's what I'm trying to do. Like you encounter somebody like that. You know, he had a PhD in astrophysics from Berkeley. You're going to listen. You're not going to do a lot of talking. So I wanted to hear what this guy
What
said.
was he? And no hate, but what was he doing driving an Uber?
He at one point he said, "Now your next question is going to be why
are you
am I
driving
driving
Uber?"
a cab?"
Yeah,
Well, he wasn't driving an Uber. He was driving an actual fucking cab.
What happened to your Lyft app? Like none of the
it
apps
wasn't working.
worked? Oh.
Was not working, so I had to actually go and take a cab. So he's like, I like to spend my time thinking, and
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't want to have an actual job. I'm like,
Okay,
fucking great.
okay.
And I'm like, do you write? He goes, why would I write? I just like to think. I'm like, you do you. So listen, we had some big news stories this week. Of course, we know the ongoing story about Elon Musk buying Twitter. We'll cover that. And then, of course, the leaked draft decision by the Supreme Court by Sam Alito that I'm ready if I can get rid of Roe versus Wade. And not just that. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Every other right that we have in this country undergirded by the
Your
14th
mom forgot
Amendment.
the show.
Hi, my mom.
Hi, it's Saturday.
So
We almost forgot.
all I've been thinking about lately is Sam Alito in hell on a spit, roasting slowly over and over and over again. But I thought I'd give you guys a crack at this as we start our game tonight.
Oh, boy.
They made a new rung of hell for Sam Alito where he'll suffer blank for all eternity. Here we go. Hey, Sam Alito. Hi, Mom. Yeah. Oh, that fucking guy. Yeah. They made a new rung of hell for Sam Alito where he will suffer blank for all eternity. Louisville is really beautiful, and the people there are so nice. At least they were 25 years ago. Yes, they are. Actually, people in the South...
Ange was talking about the Derby.
The Derby, yes, indeed. People in the South are very, very polite. And when they say bless your heart, they don't mean it. That's what you have to remember. They will smile at your face. Smiling faces.
Oh, you guys, Ange has a rat in her grill. Let's talk about that.
Now, we don't mean that metaphorically. We mean literally, she's got a rat in a grill. Right. So literally a rat crawled into their grill, and it really does sort of sound like slang, though, like something the kids are saying, like fire, right? Boy, the kids overuse fire, at least the ones that I have encountered. Oh, that's fire. Oh, that was, okay, enough. We get it. It's fire. That's fine. They use fire the same way that we use cool. Now, I said this to Laura the other night. I'm like, they use fire as much as we use cool. And she's like, I don't use cool that much. And then we monitored ourselves, and I think within the course of an hour, both of us use cool.
We use cool so much.
So often. As a generation. Am I right?
It's reflexive, right?
It's
You
reflexive.
use it so much you don't even know you're using it. Well, you went to a conference before your conference.
Yes,
It's been 2 weeks since we've all caught up. So.
I know. I had to take a second here to sort of get readjusted. Like, how does this work again? How do we drive this thing? I don't remember. They made a new rung of hell for Sam Alito where he will suffer menstrual cramps. Will Smith slaps.
Oh, Ann Watley is here.
Bologna and American cheese on Wonder Bread. The glorious experience of unwanted childbirth in my mom.
Oh, wow.
The realization of the truth, crying babies. Physical abuse from Mitch McConnell's meat. Whoa! Juris his prudence. Let's see. A lack of domestic fucks given from not in hell. Paying a lot in child support. Chafing shark bites and killer bee stings. Being 8.5 months pregnant, constipated, and with insomnia.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. These are fabulous, but nobody's going to top my mom's.
That was
The
funny.
glorious experience of unwanted
childbirth.
Over and over and over again. That's just going to be Sam Alito for all
In the
eternity.
style of The Handmaid's Tale.
We need
we need a notebook. I have nothing. I have nothing.
Here we go.
It's been 2 weeks. I'm unprepared. I'm all unprepared.
Yeah, you're all beklempt.
I'm all unaware.
This is all I've got that's handy.
right, here we go.
Can we make that work? Okay, 1 point from a mom's. Nicely done, Mom. Okay, here we go. To be fair, now, Elon Musk, of course, is attempting to buy Twitter. The deal hasn't gone through yet, but he's hot on the tail of it. And
Will that make Twitter worse? How can Twitter get worse?
I don't know, honestly. I think we're about to find out.
Did he think to himself, how can I make Twitter worse? I'll just buy it and turn it into an even bigger cesspool?
One of the best tweets that I saw, somebody tweeted, $43 billion for this? To be fair, though, Elon Musk only wants Twitter so he can use it to blank. Yeah, to be fair, Elon Musk only wants Twitter so he can use it to blank. Now, Eric, our friend Eric, is quite politically astute. I would even venture to say more so than I. I'm the cat who asks the questions. Eric he and I will be having a conversation about things, and he will just hold forth with these extraordinary theories, many of which are actually I've never actually even heard before, and they're really fucking sound. So Eric believes that
He's going to use it to get chicks.
Yeah, nice, right? But Ripple to sing along the love of Donald Trump.
Oh.
So Eric,
his last two girlfriends, Grimes and Amber Heard.
Yeah.
What is his life like?
I don't know. So the sorts of
He has
decisions that he's
7 children.
making. Yeah, I don't. So Grimes, fine, she's cute. I like to call her Mrs. Musk now, just for fun. But Amber Heard, I just don't.
No, they're just friends who have babies together.
I don't get it. I don't get it, and I don't want to get it. To be fair, Elon Musk only wants Twitter so he can use it to blank send dick pics to other galaxies. Because if you're judging this round, I like it. Choose his next kid's name. Sell billion-dollar rides to Mars. Shitpost NASA. Let's see. Watch the Johnny Depp trial.
That's all I do all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I do regular work
Sure you do.
while I have the trial going on in my ear in the background. I can't look away. It's like the craziest, freakiest train wreck. And
she's filling me in on a daily basis.
And
so
they're
I feel
talking
caught
about
up.
this like ultra rich lifestyle that I'm totally fascinated by. Like they have this guy and he's in charge of provisioning the houses. And you're like, oh, what does that mean? He goes out and gets seltzer for Johnny Depp?
Who knew that was a verb? So to be fair, Elon Musk only wants Twitter so he can use it to blank. Who had the funniest response? Dear Laura.
Promote his mom.
Share his pension for posting cheesy love haiku poetry. Oh my goodness, there was a high school friend of yours who posted cheesy haiku love poetry.
Oh God.
Fabulous.
We can't say that person's
No, but could we at some point just read some of his stuff? He'd never know.
Oh, he might know.
my
I feel
God.
so bad. He was such a nice guy.
My mom says she cannot quit watching The Trial of the Century.
I can't.
Depp v.
I can't.
Heard.
It's-
The Depp heard round the world.
It's better than the OJ trial.
Shauna King, hello friend. How do you do?
No, I can't quit watching it either. Are you watching it with that lawyer's commentary? I can't stop.
So who had the funniest response? If you will.
I'm gonna go with Angela's funny answer.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
What was it?
What did she say? She said something that made both of us laugh out loud.
Oh, send dick pics to
other
other
galaxies.
galaxies.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's
The
exactly
other
right.
day, we were reading some of the funniest answers when we used to write, before COVID cards went so fast that we couldn't even write the answers down. We used to write all the funny answers down, and we were reading them the other day, and they were so funny.
Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny people. Who knew? Now, we had an event today, so my mom is already warmed up on this one. She's heard this clue already. We actually had an in-person event for Indivisible today. Oh, that was fantastic, just seeing everybody. So nice. And this is one of, so we played what we called Cards Against Autocracy. So just a slight variation on our theme here. Who knew? Turns out you can convert a Trump flag into a decorative blank. Who knew? Turns out you can convert a Trump flag into a decorative blank. We have a Trump lost flag floating around here. I think Jason gave that to us, right? I can tell you, Mom, what Lori's opinion on Amber is. She's batshit. She's batshit.
I am having real problems believing her. But I'm really conflicted about it. Like, she's saying things that I want to believe her and be supportive of, but she's saying them in a way that sounds like she's in an ABC after-school special, and not a good one. And my mind is fritzing out every time she talks.
Hard to believe, apparently, that she used to be a professional actor.
Also, what about
trade.
the part where she says, I was punched in the face repeatedly and I had a broken nose and 2 black eyes, and then she shows a photo where she does not have those things? What's the matter with you?
Yep. So we've got a trend.
I have so many questions.
We have a trend here going now. Carrie and Eric, I don't know if you guys compared answers ahead of time, but you had an only's moment. They both said KKK hood.
Oh, no.
Very nice, yeah. Converts very nicely into that. In fact, I think actually most of them already do. I think most of them actually come with the pullover. Maxi pad, says Christina. Baby diaper.
Vomit strainer. That's disgusting.
That is funny. Fire starter ballot. Meat curtain outhouse cushion. Nice. Bloated fish sack, tampon, bullshit filter, rifle or bat. Sure, you can. They certainly doubled for that at the
hemorrhoid pillow. That's funny.
A burial shroud, puke bag, hemorrhoid pillow is funny. Shroud. Let's warning symbol, vomit strainer, brains cell, SOS signal flare. Let's use condoms, a cesspool. I'm going to go with fuzz and vomit strainer because that's just a wonderfully random answer.
Also, I would just like to ask, are you saying that you recycled a question from the event earlier today?
I am saying that. Yeah. You have a problem?
Is this the sloppy seconds questions?
Listen,
not cool.
I'm so fucking tired, y'all. I got back from this conference,
so
and then now this is gonna make me sound put upon. I with great joy, and I was honored to be asked to do all the entertainment for the event today. But yeah, I had to recycle some shit, and then I did this thing tonight. Yeah, I'm recycling some things.
Yeah.
What's that, Lassie? Timmy fell down the blank. Yeah, you guys remember. Or if you don't, ask your parents. I'll honestly ask your parents. Everybody here is of an age to remember Lassie, the lovable dog that could basically understand human speech. What's that, Lassie? Timmy fell down the blank.
Speaking of everyone here is of an age, I'm gonna throw something out there, and I'm not saying it's right, but I am saying, did you all do this?
Uh-oh.
Did you?
Are you going there?
Did you guys all say?
No, boy. I can't believe
if you had a friend that in junior high,
I've never watched myself get canceled in slow motion.
No,
This is fantastic.
I didn't know. It's not even that. Did you? No, I'm saying we were so dumb back in the day.
Sure. Yeah.
Did you ever say to someone, and this is the dumbest, it's so tacky, but did you ever say to someone, hey, what are you? Meaning, in the 80s way, what ethnicity are you? What country are your parents from? Blah, blah, blah. I was talking to my friend today, and she said, someone came up to me today and said, hey, are you Indian? And I was like, oh, that's the new, what are you? Right? You just guess something that you know is wrong, so the person will just volunteer what they are. And I'm like, no, nobody's doing that anymore at all.
Shifting deftly away here, the thing that I found most fascinating about what she told us about this guy was not the fact that he asked her if she was Indian. It's that he came to the open house event where there is no toilet paper and went into the bathroom and took a shit.
And took a shit.
A very, very
First
obvious
he dropped
shit.
a deuce in an open
Yep.
house. Then he came out and said to my friend, hey, are you Indian? What are you?
Buzz, have you ever had anybody come in and drop a toilet paperless deuce in one of your showings and then try to shake your hand?
And
apparently?
then tried to shake
That
her
was fun.
Yeah.
What's that last thing you say? Timmy fell down the blank, the gimp slide to the basement. The gimp is sleeping, honey. We'll wake him up.
Better wake him up.
Corporate ladder, the moron mission rabbit hole, brown acid,
The
QAnon
Twitter
combo,
hole.
hooker skirt, stairway to heaven. Oh shit, Eric. All right. Yeah, Eric Atwood gets it with your mama. Nicely done there. Nicely done, sir. Anyway, Eric, getting back to the point that I was making earlier.
That was my point to give, but I was going to give it to Eric.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you get to do the next two then. My bad. So Eric basically says that Elon Musk basically wants Twitter because the only thing that you can buy with money, that much money at that point, is just power, right? You can just buy more power. You can buy the means of communication.
You can buy an experience, right? Is that what he's doing?
I think he's buying control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's buying control. Here we go. This is a two-parter. There's no reason why blank and blank can't get along. There's no reason why blank and blank can't get along. Speaking of blank and blank, I'm afraid it's official. Our two glorious, beautiful designer goldfish are now officially named Beavis and Butthead.
And Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead. They just are.
Why did we do that?
I don't know. It just came out of my mouth, and all of a sudden I'm like, uh-oh, we better cut that off of the past, or
They act so spazzy. That's why.
they're very, very spazzy.
They're
There's no
so
reason.
spazzy. Well, they're littler than the other fish, so because they're gonna. I know. Did you see that? Okay. So Matt's neighbor just had an orgasm.
Whoop-de-doo. We lived next door to a fellow who used to have very, very, very loud orgasms, and his bedroom was right smack up against ours. Oh, my
and
goodness.
then he would snore really loud.
Yeah, he was fun.
And really loudly. And once we left him breathe right strips.
We did, yeah.
In the mailbox.
His name was Fidel, and we lived in the Castro. How
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
There you go. There's no reason why blank and blank can't get along. OJ and the Goldmans. Actually, OJ and the Goldmans sounds like a 70s band.
A bad sitcom.
Yeah, sounds like
That would be a great sitcom, right?
We woke up early enough today to actually catch the early part of the Casey Kasem.
Yeah, that's
Top
what
40
insomnia
countdown.
has done to us.
That is
We're
what
up
it has
at
done to
9
us
a.m. on a
Saturday.
Sunday. Oh my God, I didn't even know.
I know.
What day it is.
I've been losing track too. I'm losing
God.
track too. Jesus H Christ. And like you will hear things from like 40 to 30 in that you have never heard before, and you will never hear again. Like there are some songs that just debut. It's like here's Hard Chart and the Fart Farts, and there's their hit disco single, making poontang whoopee.
There's no reason why Johnny Depp and Amber Heard can't get along.
All right, Ray.
You get it,
All right, nicely done. Yeah,
That's
slam
it.
dunk.
That's it.
Slam fucking dunk.
They-
Nicely done, Rachel. Yeah.
Somebody needs to just put those two on opposite sides of the planet. They're not allowed to sue each other or talk to each other ever again.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
I don't know.
They can't stop. It's like they're still in love.
Apparently, yeah.
And they're still trying to destroy each other.
Well, apparently this is a ploy by Depp to have like a very public trial to clear his name because all the things that she said about him cost him millions and millions of dollars in jobs with the Pirates of the
She's
Caribbean
saying
franchise.
some really bad stuff.
So there you go. Yeah. Here we go. Yes, delete. Now you've heard that women are deleting their period trackers because we're just about to enter into Handmaid's Tale territory. But yes, delete your period trackers and also delete your blank. Yes, delete your period trackers and also delete your blank. I mean, listen, Supreme Court be coming for you. When John fucking Roberts is the moderating voice on the court, oh boy, are we in trouble. Oh my goodness. What was it my friend Corey's dad used to refer to as a collection of hair, lips, and ne'er-do-wells. I love that. That describes Thomas, Alito, Amy Covid Barrett, and Kavanaugh and the rest of the hair, lips, and ne'er-do-wells. That's what they are. Oh, and who's the other? The guy who looks like John Pickett's dad. I can't think of his name. Okay, looks like Tony Pickett. Yeah, the other guy, the other fascist. the white-haired fellow. Yes, delete your period trackers and also delete your, let's see, this one's yours to judge again. Carmen's here!
Carmen, is it Ben Chu? Who is it? Oh my God, tell us everything.
Her best friend's nephew is one of the attorneys for Johnny Depp. Yep. Yep. So
all I do is listen to the trial all day, 8 hours a day.
Kathy says, delete your period trackers. Also, delete your period.
Oh my God.
Says Kathy. Delete
Can
your period.
I? I want to.
Delete your age, all of it. Google tracker apps, Oxford comma, says Gary. Who gives a shit about an Oxford comma? Partner's refusal to get a vasectomy, cookies, memory, no way, Wordle history, bank account, borscht. Oh, borscht is a fun word. Speed count. Oh, Gorsuch, thank you. But delete your borscht is, I don't know. I want to get that on a shirt. Delete your borscht. I don't know why. I love that. I know it was accidental. It was a beautiful accident, Mom.
Delete your Wordle history. That's a good one, too.
The GPS. Sperm count, porn history. This one's yours to judge, babe.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with Kathy with Wordle history.
All right, Kathy had a couple.
Yeah.
Delete your period was quite funny
that
too.
That was funny too.
I thought. Okay, so now we've been talking about how goddamn cold it is around here and rainy. Now listen, I love the rain. I love the cold.
I still love it.
Stop already! God damn it! We were playing this at this Indivisible gathering today. It's basically a cabin thing with no walls. It's an open lodge situation, and I'm playing my guitar. My hands are so frozen I can't form chords. I'm like blank blank. I'm like enough. So May in the Pacific Northwest be like blank. May in the Pacific Northwest be like blank. What is May in the Pacific Northwest doing to us?
Yesterday, I was out and about, and my friend sent me a text. Hey, if you're already out, can you get me some little kid cold medicine and bring it to my house? And I was like,
odd
sure,
request,
why not?
but sure, why not? Yeah.
Because apparently every little kid in the world has the same cold, and every service is sold out of all the cold medicine. So I went to the store, got the cold medicine, and then I realized I didn't have a jacket, and it was 50 degrees outside.
I know.
And I was like, well, now I just got to be rude. I went to their house, ran up to the thing, threw it, and then ran and left. I didn't even say hi.
Didn't even say
I was
hi.
like, here's the medicine. I'm freezing.
Bye.
I can't. Good luck with your sick little kid.
B. Arthur's tits, says my mom. I love that. You said bosom, but I'm gonna go with. I think B. Arthur's tits is. I don't know. I like the punchiness of the consonants there. A summer in San Francisco. Yes, that of course. Very nicely done, Christina. Mark Twain says the coldest winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco. So I actually like that very much. Because it's literary. Feeling cute, might rain, might snow. IDK, says Bob. My high school dating life. Oh, Ripple. A drive-through punch in your face.
I mean,
do they offer that? Do they offer that here in the PNW? Hi, that'll be $6.50, and here's your change.
Instead of professional cuddlers, we could be professional drive-by punch in the face.
Well, I would only want to do it to people who deserve it, but yeah, you would have to show me what you did to deserve it, and I'd be like, sure, punch in the face.
But that would be a liability concern, though. Maybe we could do drive-by snark. Like, you drive by, we'll make fun of you a little bit.
Yeah. A vacation to Antarctica. Yeah, you can go. Honestly, the Atwoods can fill you in. I imagine that the certain days it was probably warmer in Antarctica than it is here right now. July in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, May is just like July in the Pacific Northwest.
No, it gets really hot, like to the point where I hide inside and everyone makes fun of me.
I know. But you like to garden, though, which is nice. Christina, I'm giving it to you for a summer in San Francisco because I like the Twain reference. All right. When my mom and I were recently in Vancouver, I noticed that, and this is a very regional thing, that they are one of those areas that calls soda pop. We here on the West Coast tend to call it soda. There are other places that just call it straight up Coke. We were showing you the map. We did a whole show about this. Anyway, around these parts, we call bubbly sugar water blank. Around these parts, we call bubbly sugar water blank. Kathy says a proper dildo session. Yeah, as opposed to, except no substitute, honestly. Really.
Gross.
All right. Around these parts, we call bubbly sugar water blank.
So I call it Coke or soda.
Soda.
Like do
Absolutely,
you
yeah.
want a Coke? But do you mean Coke or do you mean Sprite or do you mean
Right,
whatever?
right. There are some people. I think that's the Kentucky in you because when like people in Kentucky will call everything
Coke.
that's bubbly water a Coke.
Yeah.
Like where's your seltzer? They'd call that a Coke.
Yeah,
Right? Just,
anything but yeah. Well, that was when I was a little kid. I lived in the South.
Yeah.
Not so much that I could, imbibe the beliefs or anything.
Yeah,
but
you
some things
you sure can
just
cough
start,
up that
yeah.
accent on demand.
I can
You
when
can.
I go there.
Oh, she gonna fit right in. Around these parts, we call bubbly sugar water blank the dentist's wet dream, diabetes, an STD, champagne, canned diabetes, mixers, diabetes juice, enamel
Cleaning
remover.
hack. Did you ever do the thing where you pour Coke into a toilet?
I did the thing where we did this for an experiment for 6th grade science. I took a tooth that somebody's kid's like little sister had lost, and we put it in the Coke, and it was supposed to dissolve in 1 week.
Did it?
No. It did nothing fucking happened to the tooth. It was still a tooth after 1 week. It's apocryphal. I'm sure it wasn't great for the tooth, but yeah, no, the tooth was fine after 1 week in the Coke.
So because I'm old, I get on Reddit. That's my social media. I get Facebook and Reddit. That's it.
By the way, some of the funniest fucking people on the internet
Somebody
are
on Reddit stuck a thumbtack into a bottle of hand sanitizer, and then it started to grow some kind of growth.
What?
And everybody was like, "Oh yeah, that's a bubble of rust and some other thing." And I'm like,
That
"See,
ain't
this is
supposed
why
to happen."
this is why Reddit's interesting."
Somebody posted the other day on Reddit. He said it's called the stupidest thing I ever did Thursdays. What's it called?
It's called Today I Fucked Up. TIF.
Today I fucked up. This guy decided to tell the world about how the nasal spray Afrin. He sprayed it into his urethra. You see where this is going now.
In his penis hole.
In his penis hole.
Yeah.
Because he thought. Now, see if you can follow the logic here. He thought that it would make his ejaculations come just spurting through there. Now. And like impressive. Like tell me you're 19 without telling me you're 19. Okay, so he does this, but guess what? Afrin is a vasoconstrictor. So that basically means in order to you have to
He gave him erectile dysfunction.
He gave himself a flaccid penis, is what he gave himself there. And also, the other flaw in his logic is, guess what? If you want something to shoot further, what do you do with a hose? You put the fucking thumb on the aperture. You make the aperture smaller, you dingbat.
But the other flaw in his logic is telling the internet about
Telling
it.
the internet. Why would he
Come
fucking
and
do that?
tell Reddit all about it.
Oh my fucking God.
Then
Yeah.
the first comment, which gets more upvotes. By the way, I gave that round to Carrie.
Okay, good. Yeah. Carrie had a couple. I said yeah.
Or ravioli crotch cleaner. That was fine.
That's fantastic.
All right, let's switch the question, and then I'll tell you the number one comment.
All right. When life gives you blank, make blank aid. When life gives you blank, make blank aid. Trademark. Borscht. Make borscht aid. Honestly, I now I'm forgetting what it was, but I want to put that on a T-shirt. I just loved it. It was
Haterade.
Haterade. When life gives you haters, make haterade. There we go. So anyway, yeah.
So the number one upvoted comment, which had more upvotes than the actual summary of the Today I Fucked Up, was, "Oh, was this a surprise? When I started reading it, I thought, this person's a dumbass. I don't need to know anything else. Then I read the rest and thought, indeed, confirmed dumbass."
Yeah.
It was like a whole summary of the person's thought process when reading this post.
Somebody else, but well, that's enough internet for me today.
That's it.
Okay, good night.
I'm done with the internet.
Done with the internet. I
Okay.
think I've reached the end of the internet. Let's see. Poisonade. Let's see. Tapatio. Make Cholula.
Bob Geldof make Live Aid.
When life gives you. Oh wow. Oh, Bob Geldof made Live Aid.
That's funny.
Carrie, that's really fucking funny. Yep. Make a pearl necklace. Yeah. Pearl jam. Russian hooker biz. Trump aid. Make
Cocaine aid.
Make 4 years of the Trump administration. Grease pomade. Lemons make cocaine aid. Constipation aid. All right. Let's see. When life gives you blank, make blank aid. Oh my God!
No, I'm not reading that one.
No, there's
No, I
some.
can't.
No, I'm sorry. Some of these you can enjoy reading them yourself, gang.
Read along at home. I'm not reading
Please,
that one.
by all means. Yeah. Let's see. COVID make droplet aid. Let's see. There was who had the one that I'm going to give it to Carrie for Geldof and Live Aid. That was very funny. Very funny.
Carrie has 2 points.
2 points. After all these years, I can't believe I still have all my blank. What would it be? Sure as hell ain't my hair. After all these years, I can't believe I still have all of my blank. I got my marbles for now. I don't know. No.
Michelle Solberg!
Whoa, Michelle Solberg is here. What up, lady friend? How are you? Okay, let's see. So after all these years, I can't believe I still have all of my blank. You know, when I hold these up like this, it really is an optical illusion. You think that I've got these ginormous cards, but then, of course...
Tiny cards. Little bitty cards.
Little tiny cards. Just the same size as the ones that you get in the game.
Insecurities, Christina. You don't have any insecurities.
Oh, Christina. Yeah, the line forms to the left, my friend. That's what we're all... the other thing that I keep hoping that I'm going to outgrow at some point is my neuroses. We were talking about this the other day. I was like, I am so fucking neurotic. And I'm like, at some point, I have to take the foot off the gas. My brain has to just be, okay, enough. Now we're not going to worry about everything, right? Now we're just going to have a nice, peaceful nap without, the brain spinning in all directions. Did I leave the fucking bracket on? And what about this? What about that time in 3rd grade when why does you never call me? I am shut up in there. Shut up in there. I would love that.
Some of those things are getting worse for me, and some are getting better.
Oh my fucking God.
Like the other day, someone was tailgating me, and instead of erupting in a fit of ginger rage, I just pulled over. I was like, go ahead. I don't care.
We're growing. I like that.
I don't care.
Nice
I just don't care.
That's good.
I was like, just pass. Whatever you're doing, I don't give a single shit. I don't care. I'm exhausted. I can't get worked up.
After all these years, Ray says, after all these years, I can't believe I still have all my Friendster login information.
Ray also said pubes.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. But are they still, non-gray? Because that's going to happen. That happens. Taste buds, socks, college sparked ambitions. Oh, my God.
Underwater look smart.
My mom has her awesome looks. It is true. Nose and ear
your mom
hairs.
had another answer there. Read that one, too.
Not going to. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Briar horses, freedoms, MySpace friends. Oh, God. Oh, my father. Jinxies. Yep. Yep. Okay, so this one is yours to judge there, dear Laura.
Oh, give a dams. That's funny.
Who had the funniest response, if you please?
I'm going to give it to Eric for mixtapes.
Oh, yeah, my mixtapes. Yep, that's good stuff. Okay, so what round are we on here, if you please?
Eric has 2 points.
Eric has 2 points.
This is round 11.
Okay, so y'all know that the place to be in VIP land is one of those bottle service clubs where, you're hanging out with Post Malone and, fucking Usher at a table, and they're bringing over $1,000 bottles of Stoli because that's what they do. So I don't know where they get off charging that outrageous amount of money for like a bottle of vodka, but they do, and everybody sits around and then I don't know what you do, honestly. Do you get up and dance? You're just seen there, I think, is what it's all about. Bottle service clubs are fine, but blank is where the real action is. Bottle service clubs are fine, but blank is where the real action is. For me, I liked an old man bar back in the day. I really love a good old man bar, for fucking Naga hide booths with, fucking duct tape over them.
Your mom wants to know who Post Malone is.
Post Malone is a fellow who is he's a white hip hop artist who he honestly has so many tattoos. He looks like a doodle bear. He looks like you got to throw him in the wash and start over again. He's got tattoos all over his fucking face. He's got white crunk teeth. He's not an attractive fellow, not at all. But yeah. Post Malone, I always thought there should be a Pre Malone, obviously. Maybe that's the guy without the tattoos, right? So this is Post Malone. I don't know. Anyway, so bottle service clubs are fine, but blank is where the real action. Joey Blank McGee's. Sure, yeah, that's where it would be. Trump rallies, Johnny's backseat.
My yard.
Presbyterian bingo nights, says Bob. Taco Bell Circle Jerks, the car wash. Working at the car wash. Whiskey Enema Clubs, open houses, my yard, wine bars, ballot counting rooms. the combination
Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. What? I'm at the Taco Bell. What? I'm at the combination Pizza Hut. I would play that right now if we didn't get fucking blocked.
I got
Laura's
that taco
Garden.
smell.
Oh my God, I got that pescado smell. I roll a lot of L's. Let's see, my pants. CNN Plus, says Eric. Eric has come to play tonight.
Being the Depp Heard provisioner.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, the sit and spin. Is this mine to judge? I think it is.
No, this is mine.
All right, well then who had the funniest response?
I'm giving it to the Depp Heard provisioner.
All right, very good.
Did you know that guy cleaned up the house when Johnny Depp cut his finger off?
Did he find it? So this is...
He did! He's the one who found the
This is what makes no sense to me. It's like you're the tip of your fucking fingers off. Go to a fucking doctor. Go see somebody. Like,
Oh, this is the other revelation. Johnny Depp's been famous and rich for so long, he doesn't have logic anymore.
Not functional anymore.
So she throws a bottle at him, allegedly, and the tip
We're
of
not
his
under oath
finger
here.
gets sliced off, and then he doesn't know what to do. So then he paints with the blood and stuff, and then he texts a friend, "What should I do?" And you're like, "Oh, you don't know about urgent care?"
He's that far removed. I mean, that
You
is
don't know about
several steps
911?
removed from bananas cost $5. Right?
Right?
What's banana? $5? Oh God, that goddamn show, the Arrested Development, was one of the funniest things ever on television. Am I right? There's always money in the banana stand.
Yeah, what is up with his accent now? He sounds like
He has the old Hollywood
he has
accent.
all the yeah.
Mid-Atlantic
Did you
accent.
catch the thing where he was like, "Yes, I said to Amber and her friends, go to the Hollywood Hotel. You'll have a grand old flag." You're like, "What are you talking about? You're 58 years old."
I don't know. It just happens. I think it just in the same way that all women in Hollywood turn into Faye Dunaway, all men turn into like Cary Grant. Or
Well, he
something.
was friends with Marlon Brando, right?
Yeah. Can you believe it took me until this age to actually learn to blank? Can you believe it took me to this age to actually learn to blank? I have whose kid we were talking to the other day. Like, how old were you all when you learned how to ride a bike? I was like 8, I think, something like that. So somebody had a kid who was like 12, 13 years
7
old,
or
never
so,
learned
yeah.
how to ride a fucking bike. I'm like, what's going on with you? What is happening
Well,
here?
there's no non-painful way to learn to ride a bike, right? Like,
Right.
you just get on the bike, fall off the bike, hurt yourself. I think it's like,
Yeah.
parents don't want to get into that now. Like, it's just like,
Yeah, no, it's,
I don't want to know.
yeah, it's too much trouble. Blah 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 as my attorney of record. Oh my God, that show is just phenomenal. Actually, oh Christina, I believe it took us long to actually learn to finish. Says Christina, say no to vocal fry, to lie, to dance the hokey pokey.
Then Eric said last.
To last, right? You know, that takes a little while. It's just thinking of grosser and grosser things. That's really all it requires.
Really?
Basically, yeah.
Ew.
I know. Yeah, it's not. Get a regular schedule. Wash my tidy whities. Go to urgent care when I cut my finger off. says
Exactly
Carrie.
right.
Keep my mouth shut. Oh boy, Christina.
Is that even urgent? It's like that's 911 territory, right? I know they're in Australia when this happens, whatever, but get in the car and go to the ER. Or does he not even know how to drive a car?
I probably doesn't even know how to drive a fucking car anymore.
He's like, what's this? Do I need keys for this? What is all this?
what is it? Just make it work. Make it go.
What is all this?
Make it go. Oh, Eric says, let Carrie sleep. Oh,
just
boy,
a hug.
Just a hug. It's just a hug. I was gonna, you know what? Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna go with my first instinct here and give it to Christina because she just kept dunking over and over again. Finish, lie, keep my mouth shut. Like, wow. All right, so Christina gets a point. I think how many points is that for our dear Christina?
That's 2 for Christina, 2 for Carrie, and 2 for Eric.
And we are into round number 13.
Oh no, actually, does that? No, that's Carrie too.
All right. All right. So you, let's see. You've heard the Yakov Smirnov joke, of course, about how in America you try to find party. In Soviet Union, party find you. Yakov Smirnov actually a fairly funny fellow. I've heard him interviewed, so he wasn't just like a one note kind of dude.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he is. But I don't
I'm
think
living in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think
Yeah.
he just owns clubs in Branson, Missouri. In Putin's Russia, blank find you. In Putin's Russia, blank find you. See what that's all about. Oh, Vlad, just stop. Just all of it. Just fucking
Just stop. Stop it.
You fucking vampire weasel. Just stop it all.
Vampire weasel.
I don't
like it.
know. He just has these sunken eyes. There's just something. He looks undead.
But
at
he
this
has
point.
6-pack abs.
Oh no, he never had six-pack abs.
I'm
That was,
kidding.
That was
It was photoshopped.
He was poofy. He was poofy around there. He just had what he has is a dad bod. That's what he's got. All right, BRB, want anything?
No, thanks. I'm good. Ange says hooker urine.
Oh hey.
Find you. Satan, find you. Unlawful prison, find you. Poison, find you. That's funny. Vodka, find you. It's like I'm telegraphing or something, right?
Operator, give me Klondike 5, number 674. I say, operator, please. Jing, 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 jing. Operator. they say Morgan Steel going at 16 cents a share.
Telegraphing your punchlines. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
what's happening.
Is this me? Is this you?
It's you.
Yeah, this is me.
Oh, no, it's me.
Okay, in Putin's Russia, Putin's death ray, uranium cocktail, drone, vodka, video recordings of the P-tape, the ghoul from hell, defenestrators. But boy, honest to God, how often do you get to use that wonderful, wonderful word defenestration when you're referring to Chet Baker? That's about it, right? So that means being thrown out a window. Defenestration.
I'm going to give it to your mom for debtor's prison, find you.
Debtor's prison, find you. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You can go and hang out with Solzhenitsyn. Boop. Okay, so we are on round number 14. Yes, we are.
Indeed.
Here we go. You want fun? I'll show you fun. Let's blank. Our friend Jason actually got a tabletop board game. It's like a whole interface. It's all a big touch screen, and you can play any board game from your childhood. We played Battleship. You can play Sorry. You can play Monopoly. It's fucking
I'm
great.
surprised you know how to play Battleship.
It's not. I mean, it's a very, very easy game. You basically just put.
I'm just saying, I didn't think only children knew how to play like group type games. Like
We had friends. And you have friends to come over and play, right?
not Battleship.
Well, you were a girl. Boys played Battleship.
I see.
I don't know. I mean, you had stuff like you played
So stereotypy. So stereotypical.
stereotypical and yet socially constricted. If I'm being honest, we had a protracted conversation about sort of gender roles and how like societally they're sort of societally imposed, but like you just sort of so if you give a kid a stick. If it's a boy, generally they'll use it as like a club or a gun. And if you give it to, or let's say this, if you have somebody who has sort of feminine or masculine energy, you know, they're going to do something like that with.
Are you
the
watching
stick.
yourself be canceled right now?
Yeah, exactly.
If you have somebody who's
take
that stick and use it to dig your,
exactly. If you have somebody who has
cancellation
like
hole.
feminine energy, they'll do something kind of nurturing with the stick. I just think it's actually fascinating that those are just social constructs.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a society in which gender is just basically a social construct. I'm cool. I'm cool. I've come to the other side. Gen X had a hard time with this, man.
You're canceled
Very
right
hard
now.
time with it. You want fun? I'll show you fun. Let's blank. Let's vote. So interesting. Garage surgery. Let's see. Go to Stoner Country. Yes, indeed. That's Stoner Country, man. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, boy. Sleep, vote, swab each other.
Spray Afrin in our urethra.
Nice callback. Nice callback, Ange. Very well done.
Also,
Dance Revolution.
why didn't that guy mention how much that must have hurt? Like, that must have really stung, right?
I don't know, but Kathy said finish him. Isn't that's from a Street Fighter, right? Or what was it? The boxing game, right? Knock him out. Finish him. You want fun? I'll show you fun. Let's get jiggy with it. Ta-na-na-na-na-na. That seems so different now. Getting jiggy with it, post-slap. Very, very different. Kick the can, go to Loro's, vote, do a little dance, get down tonight by Twitter. Kathy's kind of, is this my round to judge?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give it to Kathy because Kathy's just, she's crushing on this one. Yeah. Now, we are on to round 15. Or was that 15?
This is 15.
This is 15. The bad thing about having braces is you're not supposed to eat blank. The bad thing about having braces is you're not supposed to eat blank. Boy, why did I as I'm reading this question, I see the answers. I see the answers ahead of time. I see them. Do you guys remember there were rumors when in like grade school, like 5th grade? Oh, well, Brandon and Michelle were making out, and they both had braces, and so the braces got locked, and then they had to go to the orthodontist to have them pulled apart. Remember that?
Oh, good. I'm glad your mom showed up first with the thing that you thought everyone was going to... Oh, everybody's saying it now.
Yep.
It's great.
Eric's hairy 28 inches.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it just gets bigger all the time, doesn't it? Just pump. Barbed wire, beaver par excellence, taffy. I dare you to read my answer. No. There. How about that? Did anybody ever think that when we were growing up that you could say no to a dare? Because you can.
Did you pin it? You didn't pin it.
I did not pin it.
I don't think you pinned it.
I did not. There we go. Yep. Your 70s girlfriend. Oh my goodness.
Pin it.
Pin it. Pin.
Pin it.
That's how you say a writing utensil in Louisville. Y'all got pen? I need pen and wrap my pen. Bad thing about not having braces, you're not supposed to eat. Oh boy. Well, so
Your mom dares you to read her answer.
and I was just saying, guess what? The one thing that you conveniently forget about dares is you can say no. Guess what? No. Ha ha ha. No, not going to. There you go. Challenge not accepted. You're judging this round, yeah?
Oh, wait. Is the 15 the tiebreaker?
No. 15 is the final.
15 is my round. Okay.
Yeah, 15 is the final, and then yeah.
Whew.
Public
This
hair,
one's rough.
muffins, metal shavings, hard wieners, yeah, barbed wire, yeah. These are. Michelle actually came up with the cleanest one of all.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Michelle for your words.
Yeah, I like that. Nicely done, Michelle. Classy. Michelle's classy. She's a classy friend. So on the final round here, what is the score?
We've got Carrie, Eric, and Christina.
Carrie, Eric, and Christina into the final round. So
And Jen.
And my mom's.
Yeah,
Yes.
all with 2 points.
Okay, cool. So we got 4. This is a 4-way tie. 4-way with my mom. There, see, I said it.
It's a 4-way.
After all the oil is gone, Republicans plan to run our economy on blank.
Oh, wait, Ange is in this round, too. Sorry.
And just like, wait, what?
Wait,
hey,
hold on.
best friend.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a 5-way. After all the oil is gone, Republicans plan to run our economy on blank. It will be, and they've got a plan. Oh, don't think they don't. Hey, Sam Alito, roasting on a spit in hell for all eternity. Oh boy. That's all I can think of.
Samuelito sounds like some kind of dish, like I'll have the Samuelito. I've heard it's so amazing. It's the pulled pork and Samuelito.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mama used to make the best Samuelito.
The best Samuelito.
Wow, you gotta come over to my house, and my mom makes the best Samuelito. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I don't know.
Carrie says babies.
Serve it up with some Gorsuch.
We'll just have so many of them. That's why babies.
But let's see. So Christina says afterbirth. Mama says pure bullshit. Carrie says babies. Let's see. Kathy says McConnell's neck waddle power. Babies up for adoption. Yeah. And we're waiting for answers. Waiting on answers from Christina. We got Christina. We got my mom. And we need Carrie. We need Eric. Victimhood. That's good. I like that. And then one more. Who was the other person? Ange. Waiting on an answer from Ange.
Jan, Carrie, Eric, and Christina.
On a routine expedition. Okay. All right. So we're waiting on an answer from Ange, and then we shall vote. Seized birth control pills, screaming Nazi spittle.
Oh boy.
I think they already run on that, Bob. They're absolutely powered by screaming Nazi spittle. Nazi punks, Nazi punks, Nazi punks. Fuck off. Oh, let's see. Well, so while we're waiting on Ange, anybody have any sleep tips?
Yeah.
Ange, I only got one, so she's not in it.
Ange says no. Ange got 2.
According to your best friend, you have 2.
You got round 2 and round 11.
All right. So, but do you want to take a second to answer? Or do we just declare everybody winners? It's a 5-way. Everybody wins. Tonight.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
But you know, Ange should weigh in, or I'll tell you who the winner is.
Okay.
But you know, Ange, it's so nice that you're being so honorable, but everybody else who didn't get 2 points is
I was going to say everybody else is
answering.
Everybody else is answering, as you might as well.
Every once in a while, someone just walks on and wins.
That's Kathy's gig. She just kind of points. She points at the fence. She's just whack.
Yeah, that's right.
You just watch the ball screaming out of the park over the green monster. That's what she does. She just points over the green monster there, and she's pow. We are all winners here, damn it. We made it this far in life. That's exactly right.
Seized birth control pills. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we'll sing a little
Does
song.
anybody have any ailments for the week? Ailments?
I have like I have some weirdness going on with my shoulder. It's never going to get better.
Oh, my foot hurts for no reason.
Convinced
again.
my shoulder's never going to get better.
It's the plantar fasciitis.
Tucker Carlson squintiness, and why? The thing that doesn't make it. Oh, Jesus Christ! It just every time he does that, I just want to pow, punchable face monthly. He is the cover model every single goddamn month.
Did you see Pauly D?
Pauly D.
He was commenting on the economy on Fox News.
Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah,
He's a DJ now. He's DJ Pauly D.
He makes a lot of fucking money, so yeah. After all the oil is gone, Republicans plan to run our economy on, let's see, Ange says Tucker Carlson squintiness. Let's see, Carrie says sebum. Eric says victimhood. My mom says pure bullshit, and Christina says afterbirth. Who had the funniest response?
The winner for this week
Yes.
is Christina with Afterbirth.
Very good. Love it.
She has 5 votes.
Love that.
I'm going to have to mail her something very special.
What would you like, kid? I don't know. It's Mom's Day. You get something special on candies. I don't know.
I'm going to have to put something together.
Something good. All right. Well, this has been fabulous, and I feel wow, we came in right on time. Look at that.
I know. It
right
was
at 9 o'clock.
very impressive.
I don't know how we did that. So,
oh no, she's getting a steroid injection into her spine.
What Fuzz just said, very angry lower back, stabby, sharp back pain. Yeah, these are, the outside of my knee is now completely numb. That's fun. I know what the fuck's going on.
The outside of your knee is numb?
Yeah, the where the IT band is on the outside.
Well, let's be fair.
Totally
you
numb.
don't rest it.
No, I never do.
You don't rest an injury. That's your thing. I don't either.
No, I don't.
I'm the one with the broken finger walking around for 2 weeks.
I know.
Yeah.
We honestly don't. We just don't.
Because
halt.
unlike Johnny Depp, I know where urgent care is. I just don't want to go there because it's expensive. So
Yeah, but at least we
he
know it
texted
exists.
a doctor. I think I've cut off my finger. No. That's not how that works, Johnny Depp. No.
Yeah.
No.
Am I stretching? No, Kathy, I am not. No, of course.
doesn't
no,
stretch.
That would make perfect sense if I were to stretch.
He doesn't stretch.
Stop walking on your finger, says Bob.
Oh, I should.
So, kids, there we are. We hit the 1 hour mark. Any final words before we tootle off into the night? Waro, dear Waro.
My hips and lower back are a mess. I'm pretty sure it's the fault of my pelvis. I mean, we're all broken, right? My foot hurts for no reason in the middle of the night.
I don't get it, man.
Oh, YouTube Bob and Brad. They're physical therapists and have amazing videos. We're gonna have to get on that.
Oh, those guys are great. I've seen those guys. They're
Bob and
hilarious.
Brad.
Yeah.
They're like the Midwest guys, like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, or are
Yeah.
they Canadian?
They're Midwestern
Yeah,
of some
yeah.
extraction, I believe. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I've watched them before.
Well,
Trying to get my shoulder to hurt.
Mom, this was a lovely show because you showed up. There you go. How about that?
So nice. You guys are all so funny.
All right, kids. We will see you guys next week, and I
maybe
always,
on Wednesday night
I
for
always
music.
say that I'm going to do a Wednesday night music show, but the thing is, I'm always writing music, so I'm keeping up with the music. I'm making a song every week. If you want to check them out, you can check them out on the YouTube channel. That's where I'm going to be putting those from now on. I don't know where any of this is going. I have no idea, but it doesn't fucking matter. I'm having a blast. So
You're getting on the TikTok too.
I'm getting on the talk. I'm on the TikTok, and I'm on the YouTube, and I'm on the Instagram.
Kathy, did you try magnesium for those leg
Oh,
cramps?
magnesium. Yeah,
Magnesium
absolutely.
is where it's at. Don't take too much though, unless you're near a bathroom.
I was gonna say, don't make plans. All right, kids, we will see you. Oh, new job on Monday.
Oh, new
Kathy's
job!
on Monday.
That's a big deal. Yay!
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
Oh, maybe we should close on some good news. Who
yeah.
has some good news? Kathy has a new job.
Kathy has a new job. I made it through the conference without having a massive panic attack.
Yay!
That felt good. So I'm happy about that. We'll call that a win. We will see you guys next Saturday. Love you all.